Sean. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, brilliant, how are you doing?
Not too bad, not too bad. And how's been the week for you?
It's been fantastic.
It's been fantastic.
I'm grateful to be here with you today.
Great, fantastic. What you been up to?
It's been a chilled weekend, and we hope that it will increase in momentum as the day goes on.
Very true, very true. Let me just give you a brief about yourself, all right? A brief about yourself. Sean Emmanuel Nota is an entrepreneur, passionate about education, and he studied international relations and political science. Sean published a book entitled I Am Young, Rich and Successful, the personal development guide ideal for children born in developing countries from disadvantaged economic foundations. He's a public speaker and is the current VP of Toastmasters Metropolitan Zimbabwe. He has multiple speaking awards, notably won the Patrol Speaking Contest, which ranked him #1 in Turkey, Cyprus. Sean also traveled to different parts of the world, advocating for quality educational opportunities. Sean, this is your brief background.
Yeah.
Great book. And you've been to, you ranked #1, all right? Tell me, Toastmasters, what is Toastmasters?
All right, Toastmasters is a speaking platform that trains people to be able to be effective leaders and to have efficient communication skills. So it allows you to be able to effectively communicate your ideas, and you and me agree that communication is one of the most effective ways of transferring ideas. And if you're able to transfer ideas, that means you can contribute in impact. So it is a platform, a global platform that is, in fact, probably the #1 public speaking platform in the world that trains people, giving them, manuals and modules that allows them to be able to express their ideas in different contexts, be it at work, be it in their personal private relationships, and I think most importantly, to be able to just articulate their ideas with without much challenges.
You published a book called The Young, Rich and Success.
Yeah.
Tell me more about it.
Okay, I'm Young, Rich and Successful is a book that is modeled to actually encourage people from developing economies to have the confidence to actually declare that I am young, rich and successful. It's focused on 3 main fundamentals. That if you're able to maximize the quality of opportunities that you have, to maximize the quality of relationships that you have, and also to increase the philosophical and principles that govern your life, that the combination of the 3 will help you to maximize the chances that come in your life. So it speaks to self-confidence, it speaks to self-esteem, it speaks to you being able to achieve regardless of the obstacles that one faces in their lives.
All right, interesting. And you're the current VP of Toastmasters Metropolitan Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Okay, that involves mainly dealing with members, being able to speak about the ideas of what Toastmasters is and what is involved in Toastmasters, and being able to allow people to come and fail. Speaking is not everyone's natural gift, so it's a platform where you can actually fail. We usually say that at Toastmasters, we don't laugh at you, we laugh with you, giving you a chance to be able to develop those public speaking abilities.
I'm really concerned about, there's so many organizations that are sprouting up, and they're always talking about the issues of scholarships, offering scholarships.
Yes.
And they're there in the media, newspapers, radio, TV, every other time. And I was shocked the other time. Yeah, I wanted to find out for my daughter and issues to do with scholarships, and they say I should pay. Then that time, it got 30,000.
Wow.
Yeah. Not even getting to get as like just a fee.
Yeah.
And I said, this is ridiculous. People like scholarships because it's to do with the economic situation.
True.
You also want to go for further education, but you don't have the money.
True.
Maybe you want to go to Germany or study in Germany. The preferred,
destinations.
Yeah, but it's the issue of resources. But I want to find out from you, let's define a scholarship.
That's a brilliant question.
Yeah.
So our organization is known as Canaan Group International, and we specialize in accessing international education opportunities, right? So what a scholarship is an opportunity for someone to be able to learn. The misconception that is there, or sometimes the deliberate deception that some people put is A scholarship is we're going to take control of everything aspect of life. We're going to adopt you. When you arrive there, we're going to give you a car, we're going to give you a house, we're going to give you a home, we're going to cover your test fees and etc. So usually when people hear scholarship, there's an assumption that it's automatically going to be 100% scholarship. That's one type of a scholarship. So there are partial scholarships, there are scholarships that only cover your tuition, there are scholarships that actually cover your tuition, your accommodation and grants. They actually give you stipends. There's a scholarship that can actually be just for your application costs. There's a scholarship that can be only just specifically for your traveling. So the first thing that when someone says we're offering you a scholarship, you have to clarify what type of scholarship are you actually going to be offering you. That is the smart way that many people are attracting people without actually being fully explicit what is being offered. So the first thing, since you're a responsible parent, when you get scholarship, the first thing that you do is you research the institution and see if the institution first and foremost is registered and recognized. Anyone who's operating from a dodgy place, the building is looking somehow, they're contacting you from informal channels, that's the first red flag. You should make sure that whoever you're contacting, they've got an established place of reference, established channels of communication, established. And then the next thing that you want to do is to confirm the certification. Firstly, that is the local compliances and also the international compliances as well. And one way that I always say, the easiest way, this is probably the most easy way of doing this, is being able to ask the person if they've traveled themselves. If that person is telling you they want to take you to all over the world, the question is, have you yourself been able to what is the legitimacy that allows you to be able to be in a position of helping all these people? So what we do at Kenyan Group International, you tell from the time that you walk through the door that we're an extremely professional organization. Our systems are in place, everything is organized, and our compliances are easy for you to be able to see.
How do you distinguish between a bogus scholarship service provider and a genuine one?
Yes, it's sometimes challenging, but as I said, the main thing it has to do with the evidence. First, the person has to prove that they've been able to do this consistently. Not only verbal, you have to be able to actually ask the reference points of the student that you've taken before, or do your due diligence and actually inquire the institution's direction. As you say, sometimes you'll be investing quite a heavy sum of money. So you want to be in a position where you do sufficient research about the specific institution and the individual characters that you're dealing with before you commit the huge sums of money.
Right, so I still want to come back to the issues of education. How important is education, and what is education, and also total education?
Okay.
So we're coming back after this beautiful piece here from, well, I'll call him the world's greatest of all time. Right? So yes, this is live. Good morning, you well tuned into Classics this morning. Do you know who this is? We're right at 20 minutes after 10 is the time. Oh, you should